Hey guys, it's Neil again from Heart of Texas Armory, and today I've got another watch unboxing video for you guys, and this is going to be another Neymar watch. So last week I did an unboxing on a Neymar watch that was a homage to a Tudor Black Bay, and be on the lookout for a full video review of that soon, probably in about a week. But today they sent me another one, and this is going to be a homage to the Rolex Oyster Perpetual watch, which is one of their more popular watches, and very cool, very versatile watch because it's slightly more dressy than, say, the Submariner, but it's going to retain a lot of those sporty features as well. So this is going to be pretty cool if it's as good as I think it's going to be. So let's go ahead and cut this box open and take a look at the watch here. So let's carefully slice into this box here. And I'm pretty excited about this because I don't really have a watch that looks like this. Most of mine are true dive watches, so this will be pretty interesting, getting a watch that's sporty but a little more dressy as well. Kind of an all-purpose watch. So let's get this out of the box here. And we've got another smaller box, just like the last Neymar unboxing. So let's go ahead and pop that open. There's our manual. And there's the watch box, the actual watch box. So we'll get that out. Manual here. So just probably similar to the last manual I looked at. Yep. It's probably the exact same. Shows a few nice pictures, basic information. Nothing special, but they do give you that. And let's go ahead and pop open this and take a look at the actual watch. That's what we're here for. So there it is. Very nice. So what we're going to do here is, let me go ahead and just zoom in a little bit. That way we can get a better view of this watch, and we'll put it on the wrist and then give my initial impression. So let me go ahead and get zoomed in. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're zoomed in here so we can take a look at this watch in a little more detail. So as you can see, it's definitely a homage to the Rolex Oyster Perpetual, which is a good thing. You should be seeing a picture of an actual Rolex Perpetual pop up right now so you can kind of compare the differences. But you'll notice that the hands are pretty similar. The indices, those long baton hands there are dead giveaway, very similar to the Rolex. But overall aesthetics are pretty similar. You've got a full stainless steel case here. I'll actually have the specs pop up for this thing right now. But similar size as the Rolex. You're looking at about a 40 millimeter case. And looking at it, looks like it's about a 13 millimeter thickness. I will again have the specs show up right now so y'all can kind of see the actual sizes after I measure it with my calipers. But overall, I'm really liking it. Man, that black looks really nice. It's not as dark and inky in some lights. It has a little bit of a sunburst. You can see it there. But you know, when it's looking at it directly on, it's very black, kind of at an angle. It kind of has more of a charcoal look. So very pretty. The finishing looks great on it. Look at that. Nice polish. You got satin finish here. You've got polish on some other areas, but mainly satin finish, it looks like. Here's a look at your case back. So you can see that. There is some plastic there. Let me see if I can remove that. If I can. There we go. Starting to peel off. There's a look at the case back without the plastic. Nothing special, but does look pretty nice. Nice polish on that. And apparently this thing has BGW9 lume on it, so I'll be excited to try out the lume on this and see if it's as good as most watches that have BGW9. It's not as bright as, say, C3, but it does last all night, and it looks really cool because it has that bluish hue. So if I get around to doing a lume shot in this video, I'll have it pop up right now so y'all can take a look at that. But overall impressions initially is that this is a really nice watch. I think it's going to fit really nice in my collection here because I don't really own any watches in this kind of setup here. Most of my watches are going to be dive watches, so this is really cool that it's going to be kind of a little more dressy. But the really cool thing about this, if you look, let me bring the watch in a little closer here for you guys. Hopefully you guys can read that there. This watch does have 200 feet water resistance, which is nice, and a screw down crown. And I do like that screw down crown. It looks really cool. A little different than the Rolex, but I like that because it makes it unique. It is signed. And the movement in here is actually really nice. This is a Seiko NH35. So really good movement for the price. I think these are going to be around $130. They are available on Amazon. Of course, in the full review of this watch, I'll have all the details for all that. Where to purchase it, how much it'll be. This is just an unboxing initial impressions. But overall, I'm liking it. Let me get some of these fingerprints off of it. It does have a leather strap here. It is marked Neymar. And I'll put it on the wrist here in just a second. You can see it's kind of like a faux alligator leather strap. But this is just regular old leather here, cow leather. Does have a signed clasp, which is nice. Overall, it's really cool looking. I like it. I think Neymar makes some really good watches, particularly for the price. Really nice. In fact, for the price. The only thing, I've always mentioned this, is just the brand name, Neymar, is just not my favorite. It's a little weird, you know, with the soccer player out there, Neymar Jr., and then the watch named Neymar. It's just a little strange, but that's really my only negatives with these watches. I think they're very high quality for the price, like I mentioned. They are out of China, but most of your micro brands are going to be out of China these days. Nice sweep down on the lugs there. That looks really good. And again, that brushing looks really nice. I really like it. Oh, and it does have sapphire crystal apparently, so that's always a bonus. But overall, initial impressions, very positive. I'm loving this. So I'll be looking forward to trying this out and doing a full review. So let me go ahead and close this out. Let me get it on the wrist here, and we'll wrap this video review up. Or not review, excuse me, the unboxing up. So there's a look, and wow, that strap is huge. I'm on the last hole here, guys. So it barely fits me. In fact, I could go for it a little tighter. So there it is on my 6 7/8 wrist. Yeah, it needs to be tightened up a little bit. So I'm already all the way on the smallest hole here. So this is a huge strap. This is like made for 7.5-inch wrist, 8-inch wrist maybe. I don't know why they made that so big. But this leather strap, now that I'm looking at it, is probably not going to be used unless I want to poke my own holes through there, which I may do. But again, this is kind of a tool watch. A little dressier of a tool watch, but I think this would look really good on a NATO strap or maybe even a mesh or a steel bracelet. I think that would look spectacular. But this leather strap, it does look good. It's fairly high quality, but you know, with it being so huge, I don't think I'm going to use it on this leather strap. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but overall, guys, definitely should check out Neymar. They've got some cool watches. They are available on Amazon. I'll leave a link down to kind of their Amazon page. You can take a look at their watches, but definitely consider them. If you're in the market for a nice watch with some really good specs for well under $200, you should definitely consider Neymar. So once again, guys, this is Neil over at Heart of Texas Armory. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all guys take care.